Welcome back to another journey into the shadows of history. Today, we uncover something that defies explanation.
In the chaos of World War II, amidst smoke and thunder, one photograph captured something that no historian dares to explain.
A single image, frozen in time, showing an object that shouldn't exist. No records, no blueprints, no logical explanation.
The year was 1943. Europe burned under the weight of war, and the skies belonged to fighters and bombers. An American photographer, stationed near the French countryside, was documenting the aftermath of a fierce tank battle that day.
Suddenly, soldiers began shouting, pointing upward. Something was there, silent and still, hovering just above the tree line.
He raised his camera by instinct and captured 3 frames before the object vanished into the clouds without a sound.
When developed, the photograph revealed something extraordinary. A metallic disc, perfectly symmetrical, with strange markings along its edge.
The photograph was filed away, stamped classified, and buried in military archives, where it gathered dust for decades.
It wasn't until 1976 that a researcher stumbled upon it while investigating wartime aviation records.
When experts examined the photograph, they confirmed it was authentic, untampered, and taken during active combat operations.
But here's where the mystery deepens. No nation involved in the war had technology capable of creating such an object.
German flying wings, Allied experimental craft, even secret Japanese prototypes, none matched what appeared in that photograph.
Some theorized it was Nazi wonder weapons, the legendary projects hidden in underground facilities across occupied territory.
After the war, Operation Paperclip brought German scientists to America, but none ever mentioned technology like this.
The markings on the object's surface remain non-deciphered. They match no known alphabet or symbol system from that era.
The soldiers who witnessed it that day were interviewed years later. Their accounts were consistent and deeply unsettling.
One veteran recalled feeling a strange vibration in the air, like electricity before a lightning strike.
Another described how his watch stopped working the moment the object appeared, then resumed when it vanished.
Radio communications in the area experienced interference that day. Static and strange tones were recorded on several frequencies.
Official reports from that day make brief mention of unusual aerial phenomena. Then the subject is abruptly dropped.
What's remarkable is this wasn't an isolated incident. Similar sightings were reported across multiple fronts throughout the war.
Pilots on both sides reported mysterious objects pacing their aircraft, objects they called Foo Fighters.
During night raids over Germany, bomber crews witnessed glowing spheres that followed their formations for miles.
Neither Allied nor Axis forces could explain them, each suspecting the other had developed some revolutionary secret weapon.
But our photograph shows something different. This wasn't a glowing sphere. This was structured.
Aviation historians have studied every angle. The object shows no visible means of propulsion, no wings, no rotors.
Its position suggests it was stationary in heavy wind conditions, which should have been aerodynamically impossible.
The most advanced technology of that time still relied on conventional engines and aerodynamic principles.
The photograph's authenticity has been verified by 3 independent laboratories. The emulsion dates correctly to 1943.
Declassified intelligence files reveal that both American and British authorities collected dozens of such reports during the war.
A special investigation unit was quietly established to study these phenomena, operating under complete secrecy. Their conclusion, buried in classified files for decades, stated that these objects were real, but of unknown origin. The photographer who captured our image died in 1982, never knowing his picture would spark such debate.
His family recalls him mentioning the incident only once, saying he'd seen something that day that stayed with him forever.
He described it as beautiful and terrifying, like witnessing something from another time, or perhaps another world entirely. The location where the photograph was taken is now peaceful farmland, showing no signs of that terrible war.
Local residents speak of old stories, tales passed down,
about the day the sky brought something strange to their village.
One elderly woman recalls her father speaking of it, how he ran home terrified, refusing to work the fields for days.
Theories have multiplied over the decades. Advanced Nazi technology, Allied secret projects.
Some researchers insist the Nazis were decades ahead in certain technologies, hidden away in facilities we've never discovered.
They point to mysterious post-war expeditions, strange military operations in remote locations, searching for something.
Skeptics argue it could be a weather balloon, an unusual cloud formation, or even a bird caught at the perfect angle.
Yet the object's metallic sheen, perfect symmetry, and witness accounts don't match any conventional explanation they can offer. Others wonder if Earth's bloodiest conflict drew attention from observers beyond our world, witnessing humanity's darkest hour.
The war brought unprecedented technological advancement. Could it have attracted interest from those monitoring our development? What makes this photograph unique is its clarity and the multiple corroborating witness accounts from trained military personnel.
It's part the larger pattern, dozens of documented encounters during the war years that remain unexplained.
Imagine standing there that day. For those soldiers, fighting for their lives, this moment must have felt like a glimpse into another reality entirely.
The world has changed dramatically since that day, yet this photograph remains a window into a mystery still unsolved.
Even as governments slowly declassify wartime records, files related to these phenomena often remain sealed.
What are they protecting? What truth lies buried in those classified documents that we're not meant to discover? The sightings didn't end with the war. Similar objects were reported throughout the 50s, 60s, and beyond.
Modern recordings show objects with the same disc shape, metallic appearance, and impossible flight characteristics.
Today's military acknowledges these unidentified phenomena are real, documented by multiple sensor systems and trained observers.
The connection between wartime sightings and modern encounters suggests something has been observing us for a very long time.
Throughout history, during humanity's greatest conflicts, these objects appear in the skies above the battlefields. Are they observers? Guardians? Something studying how we conduct warfare? This single photograph from 1943 holds more questions than answers. A mystery wrapped in the fog of war.
The evidence exists, scattered across military archives and personal collections, waiting for someone to piece it together. Perhaps the next generation of historians will find the missing pieces, the documents that finally explain what hovered there.
Until then, we're left to wonder about those soldiers who witnessed something extraordinary on an ordinary day of war.
Their story, frozen in one remarkable photograph, reminds us how much of history remains unexplained, hidden in plain sight. The skies above World War II held many secrets. This photograph captured just one moment of many that remain mysterious.
Countless other images exist in forgotten archives, each one potentially holding clues to a truth we've yet to discover. What else was documented during those years? What other encounters were witnessed, recorded, and then quietly filed away?
The search continues as researchers sift through newly declassified materials, hoping for answers that have eluded us.
This photograph now belongs to history, a testament to a moment when the impossible became real for those who were there. Perhaps we'll never know what truly hovered there that day, but the mystery itself keeps us searching, questioning, and wondering. Another journey through history's shadows comes to a close, but countless mysteries remain waiting for us to explore together. If this story captured your imagination, there are many more waiting here on World War X, each one more intriguing than the last. Join us on this continuing journey by subscribing to World War X and pressing that like button to help others discover these mysteries. More forgotten stories, more unsolved mysteries, more moments from history that defy explanation await you in our next chapter.
Until we meet again,
Keep questioning, keep wondering, and remember, the greatest mystery